We talked about how you actually blew up on TikTok. How did you actually handle it afterwards? That's what I want to know.
Terrible. In my opinion, I feel I handled it terrible because my community beforehand was so extremely small, which was fine though, but it was extremely small. I knew everyone because they were in every single stream. So I knew how to take their messages, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like I
it's
knew when they
like
would be sarcastic and all that.
you know how to talk with
Yeah.
your chat because you have the
Yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
chat. It's not going to really vary. You have the same characters there every time.
Exactly. And now, still every day, people discover my TikTok and come over to the stream. So I get new people constantly. It's really hard to understand when people are joking or not. And I feel like I'm not, because it happened also quick. It happened over the course of 3 weeks. It's literally 3 to 4 weeks ago that this all happened to me, right? In these 3 weeks, I've banned so many people from my Twitch, which is probably not all of them are being assholes, honestly.
Yeah.
Probably not all of them, but I take it that way because I'm not sure how they mean something that they say.
Oh yeah, intent is
Um,
definitely one of the most difficult things to get, especially with text chats and especially Twitch.
yeah, exactly. So it's like it's really hard for me to mod, and I have my mods, right? Like you as well,
Yeah.
and y'all are doing amazing with it, helping a lot. Like I can, especially the last week, I'm kind of learning how to do it, like how to stream and not really mind the annoying messages or trolls, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's great. It blows my mind how much work mods have to do in even like huge channels, because I'm not like still not that big a streamer, but the amount of trolls is absolutely insane. And it gets to me. I let it get to me because I'm not used to it. So
Yeah.
that's why I feel like I handled it terribly, is because I still let it get to me, some messages.
Hmm.
And I don't mean like rude messages, because I really don't. I couldn't care less what people think of me. Messages just like trolls, just more annoying stuff. Like I get annoyed, and I feel like my stream notices that my vibe goes down because I get annoyed.
Yeah, you can
And
instantly tell if someone's mood has changed. Like you can instantly tell, even if you try and veil it.
exactly, and I get so out of it when I have to like. And there's been like, I mean, there's been 2 to 3 occasions where I talk about it on stream too. For example, last week, I just someone I can't remember exactly what happened, but someone was being right. This is a weird question that I always get, which is, do you support LGBTQ plus?
Yeah.
And it's a fine question, right?
Mm.
But like, you're going into a Minecraft stream.
Yeah.
Like, how is this the question that you ask first? Like, of course I do, right?
There's a
I
time and a
couldn't care
place
less
to
what
talk
people
about
do.
it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, exactly. And this question gets me so annoyed. And I talked about this last week. I said, like, how do you come into someone's stream and you think, hey, what should I ask this streamer? Oh, this is the question.
mm,
I don't, it doesn't work for me, and I don't get it. And I've answered it a few times because, like the first 2 times it's been asked, I've answered it normally. Like, yeah, of course I do. Like, some questions get repeated so much, and some weird questions get repeated so much that I'm like, my God.
mm,
But I understand, like, people come in new and they don't know if that question's already been asked. And that's about every question, right? I feel like there's a lot more to learn for me, especially since it's all so new to me.
yeah.
That's why I feel like I handled it terribly. But I'm getting better at it, and I'm
Yeah.
because the community was really small. I did kind of the modding, most of the modding myself, and now it's my duty to let that be handled by the mods.
Yeah.
And
So mods
I'm
mods are
bad at
there
that.
Mods are there to mod. It's like you're there to
Exactly.
like do
I'm
your
bad
thing.
at that, but I'm getting better.
Mm.
This especially the past week, I feel like I've been trying.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Yeah, if there's anything I've learned from like various experiences, I mean, like I've had moments where I've had four people viewing, and times where I got raided by like 1,000 people. But one
I
thing
remember
that
that.
I've learned is that if you get any sort of trolls, or if you just get a load of repeated questions, just play into it. I remember for a short time I was toying with the idea. I eventually left it as a command people can pull up, but
Yeah.
I got so many questions, especially on the crew 2 days, which is like, why do you use this car? Why do you tune it this way? Why do you go an X route instead of taking the racing line? But like I said, I eventually left it to a command people can pull up, but I was tempted to put every time the word why was used in a chat, as automod would just reply, because it's faster. But it's
That's a good one.
it's
Yeah.
things like that though. You can play into it, or you can just have almost like a cookie cutter response to just say like, right, here's the response to just default to.
That's a
Otherwise,
good
like
idea,
you
'cause I don't do that.
like there's no need to touch on it.
Yeah. That's a really good idea. You can make fun of it technically,
Yeah,
like you do, like just make it a joke.
yeah. Be aware of it,
Yeah,
if
I
anything.
get loads of questions though, like, and I have loads of commands too for my mods, especially to pull up when someone asks. Like the million time question that I always get is, oh,
What?
you're Dutch? Oh, can you speak Dutch? Like, and my stream is English, so I just do not speak Dutch no matter
Yeah.
what. Like,
It's
so my
either
mods are
it's
always
either
like,
that or what are you building?
yes, exactly. Yeah. What is this? Can you do a world tour? You know, and I
Yeah.
but I understand, right? Because you come into a streamer fresh, you've never seen this person, and you've
You
never
want to get some
seen this
background.
world. Honestly, yeah, and I completely understand. But you can also not expect me to fly around my world all the time,
Yeah, you can't
every
do a
minute.
world tour every 5
So
minutes or you're not going to get anything done.
exactly, yeah.